Grociana. We must trek across this big continent. At Son of Step Manipulation, you want to do the menu as soon as you start here, but under step route you can delay it until the first half step, which happens on this tile. Yeah, right here. You want to half a step to the right into the clearing, and now we can get the party ready. First off, we gotta heal up. This varies a little bit depending on who Gilgamesh targeted on Big Bridge, but you want everybody alive, of course, and you also want to be above 200 HP on everybody, more or less, to tank a hit on Tyrosaur. If you are like Phoenix Downs or High Potions, you can fix this through White Magic, or you can wait until Rugor, where we restock on consumables, and that village is really close. You also want to sort your inventory. This pulls all your consumables near the top, and this will make it a little easier to arrange or mixing ingredients. We also got to do some job switches. Bars goes back to Chemist to keep working on the mix command, and now Lena will become our thief for this next segment. Even though Faris has been our thief for the entire game up to now, she wants Giltos to function offensively in battle, so Lena will cover for her for a little while she works on that. And Lena functions adequately as a thief. She's just getting started, but you do have Smoke as a poor man is escape command. This is the first skill you learn off of ninjas, and much like escape, it lets you automatically free from battle when you use it, but it's got a much longer animation, and I advise against it. And the thing is, everything on the Underground River and Grociana is fairly easy to run away from. You shouldn't have issues escaping from things, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. And we should be ready. Okay, over here we have a random encounter. You can use this to measure where you are located on the step route, but you just want to flee from this one. This is what I call an unavoidable, because if I pause or if I half a step into the encounter, you might notice that no matter how long I take this, warm-up steps are signaling me that I'm going to get an encounter on one tile no matter what. So this is just something that happens on warm-up steps sometimes. An encounter just won't get erased no matter how hard you try, and you have to use a dungeon or a transition to eliminate it instead, but the step route didn't lend itself to let that happen this time. Here we need another half step. When the beach and the mountains start closing in together, you want to half step down or to the right. I usually favor half step to the sides, it's a little easier on my fingers. And then another half step before entering Rugor. You want to half a step into this forest corner tile, and now we can enter the village. So the first village of World 2 that also has access to more goodies, but we primarily want to restock on healing items, specifically Phoenix Downs, because we are about to encounter some undead enemies that we can insta-kill through Phoenix Downs, so we want a healthy supply of these to handle those encounters, and we also get more consumables while we are here. First off, we want to sell things we're not going to use anymore just to clear up inventory slots, and next we want 51 high potions for healing, but also because these are an ingredient for the Dragon Power Mix, which is our bread and butter for the next half of the run, and we want a lot of uses. Next, 21 Phoenix Downs. Remember that you can press up or down to buy this on multiples, but this is enough for the speedrun, because we shouldn't need to revive very often, and unless you get horrifically unlucky with Phoenix Down misses, you shouldn't need more than this. Famous last words, I'm aware, but we cannot really afford money on more Phoenix Downs because these are very expensive. Next, Maiden's Kisses. We use this to mix Kiss of Blessing to clear Frog status, although that doesn't happen until later. To also mix Levitate, so this is coming handy. And I want 11 eye drops. This is a backup specific to the Pyramid of Moor, to use Dark Side against machine heads, because you can inflict confusion, sap, and blind with the Dark Side. So it's only a backup, well, technically you don't need that. And we also need 21 antidotes, mostly to fall back on in case we mess up at Dragon Power or something. You can mix the Samsung's power mixed with this, which it does the same as a half a dragon power, so it's a backup just in case. Although clearing poison is also necessary later. And now for the next shop, we want 11 Revivifies, Holy Waters in other translations. This is to mix the Keys of Blessing mix, very important. And if you didn't get any speed drink drops from the Lonka Ruins defense system, you want to buy at least one here. And now we can be on our way out. There is nothing else that could be useful from this village. We only want the Phoenix Downs pretty much. And now we can make our way to the Moogle Forest. Okay. After leaving Rugor, you want to hug the beach tile over here and you want to have a step down. Next, you want to keep walking down till you touch the mountain, and on this corner over here you want to do another half a step. Then keep hugging the edge of the map until you reach the lake and you want to have a step to the left. We're just going to pass up on the Castle of Kusar, there is nothing useful there for us. And keep hugging the mountains, and next to the last mountain tile you want to do a half step right or down. And we're almost there. Over here we have another no-encounter zone. Much like the water tiles around Tool, this is called specifically to avoid the danger rate from advancing. This is leftover from the Grociana desert area, where you're only supposed to take encounters on the desert tiles. So this is something you gotta watch out for. For this no-encounter zone, we want to walk onto it as much as we can, so try being on the edge of the beaches here, then go to the right, then go down, go 3 tiles to the right, and then re-enter the no-encounter zone, because this gap in the water forces us to walk off of it. But this is also something nice to keep in mind outside of step manipulation, because you can walk this last trench of Grociana without any random encounters happening.